Revolution began in England in the middle of the 18th century and spread to the rest of Europe and the United States in the early 19th century. This era changed the way people
Era 即係時代、年代。
worked and lived. New machines were invented, and a large part of the population moved from the countryside to urban
Population 總人口係 large part of the population 好多人口。
areas. Before the Industrial Revolution, people worked at home, on farms, or in small workshops. Making cloth was done entirely by hand.
Cloth 係布喎，單數冇 ES 先係衫。
Cotton was spun to thread or yarn on a
Cotton 棉花。
spinning wheel. In the 1700s, people began buying more and more goods, so textile traders began to look for faster and cheaper ways of producing clothes. The first spinning machine came up in the early 18th century, and by 1780, spinning was done mostly in new factories where workers gathered.
Gather 集中埋一齊。
New machines that were introduced during the Industrial Revolution needed more and more power to work. Up to the 18th century, England got most of its energy from water wheels that were run by the flow of river.
Will run 被動句 而家 PP。
In the 1760s, the Scottish engineer James Watt invented the steam engine. It was able to run factory machines and was powered by coal, which was Great Britain's primary raw material.
原料 raw material。
The Industrial Revolution could not have developed without coal and iron. Coal was needed to make steam engines run and to produce iron. At the beginning of the 18th century, iron makers found a way to extract pure iron
Extract 提煉。
out of iron ore. They used coke, which was purer than coal, and burned hotter to melt the ore. As a result, the iron production
As a result， 所以
increased, and by the early 1800s, enough iron was produced to make the goods that people needed, like machine frames, water pipes, rails, etc.
Now, answer the questions. 20